Hello, Cubers. This is Ian Braverman here. I am coming to you from Toronto live. I am just waiting for my lift to get to the place that we're going to be cubing in Toronto. I'm really excited. I'm here for the week with my friend, and I had to get some cube in, and Toronto is a really exciting cube scene. Like, they get like 28 to 36 people every Monday. If you happen to be in the Toronto area, definitely check it out. They have a Discord for it. And hopefully today we're going to be playing my new cube that I designed called the Arboretum. This cube is 432 cards, fits 8 players, and is a desert cube. It is heavily skewed toward green, and most decks, basically all decks, will be green plus. So mono green all the way up to 5 colors, including green. And it's very plant focused, with themes like 1/1 counters, tokens, saprolings, squirrels, all kinds of things that you would expect in a forest or an arboretum and a botanical sanctuary. And I'm very excited to draft it, so I'll be seeing you guys soon. We just finished drafting my Arboretum cube, which is my green desert cube plus. I'm here with Andrew. How'd it go?
Pretty okay. Pack 1 was a bit rough, but kind of settled into things. Pack 3 managed to finish out with, I think, a pretty neat deck. It's Abzan, like 3 different archetypes. I've got graveyard stuff, life gain, and like tokens, +1/+1 counters. Just kind of a lot of neat overlap between cards, and I'm excited to see how it plays.
Yeah, what's your favorite card that you drafted?
Probably, it's gonna be Swarmyard.
Swarmyard!
Yeah, I think I ended up with enough creatures in those types to make it good, and I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, Swarmyard can regenerate. What are you regenerating? You got insects, you got spiders.
Spiders and squirrels. So for me, mostly spiders and squirrels. I've got like Scurryoak, Acorn Harvest, and Carmella for the squirrels.
Yeah.
And spider spawning, and the 1-mana spider that like escapes.
Oh yes.
So that'll be neat, like just to wall things early game. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah, well, have fun in your rounds. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm here with Gray and Matt. How you guys doing?
Good. Yeah, the cube was sick, interesting.
Green.
Very green.
What did you guys draft?
We drafted 4-color slop elemental.
We drafted Omnath. It doesn't sound. It's not that bad.
I
We
second
drafted
picked Omnath and then kept picking Omnaths.
Yeah.
And elementals. We got both
We
Omnaths.
have 3. We have basically 3 Omnaths with the
What's
Risen.
the third?
The Risen Wreath.
The Risen Wreath is
Risen
like
Wreath
a-
is an
is an
Omnath.
optional
Is an
Omnath.
Omnath.
It works, man. It just chugs.
Yeah.
Mana base is very good. We ended up with 20 lands in our pool, so we are playing 18 of them. 18.
It works.
And like a bunch of creature lands, Vichugazi, the one that makes an 8/8 golem. I can't remember.
That card is really cool.
Why doesn't it have vigilance?
Yeah.
Because it's watching.
It's dark decks.
It's a watcher. It's a watcher. It's Celestia.
We have a Trustani sideboard in hopes and dreams that we can populate the 8/8 Vitsugazi.
We also have Timeless Witness.
Oh, yeah.
That's also good as a study. Yeah, I mean, I think draft is interesting. I'm curious to see how a lot of the more niche decks functions, because I think our deck is mostly Omnath is cool, but it's also not that interesting. I don't think because
we literally just picked Omnath and then just took a bunch of fixing lands,
yeah,
and that was our deck.
and then just Flash Freeze and Pragmatic Sinkhole and Dragon Fate, and just good cards.
And in the first round, we didn't even see Omnath, and the deck still functioned fine.
Yeah, so I'm pretty. Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see how Pop is drafting a dredge deck.
I would like to see what the black decks look like.
Yeah.
We saw some paths what was it, the Bailoff? And there's some cool recursion pieces, Life of the Loam would have been sick. I wish Seismic Assault got passed to us at one point. And we didn't see the Life in the Loam, and I'm pretty sure Pav had it and then passed it to us.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's not doing the Life in the Loam Seismic Assault thing, and I'm
Oh.
so sad.
We could have had a cracked Thrynax deck.
Oh
We
yeah,
could have had so
I
many
love that
Thrynaxes.
you designed it unintentionally and put 8 to 9 Thrynaxes in there. If there was a Thrynax Lord I think it would actually be kind of sick in here.
They're Saproling lords.
They're Saproling lords, but there's no Thrynax.
That's true.
I want to make my 3/3 that makes a bunch of 1/1s bigger.
Yeah.
It was kind of hard to tell what was open because we were drafting all the colors, so...
I mean, most people in this cube, I think, are drafting a lot of colors. I mean, I kind of built that way. It's like green plus.
There's so much-
I mean, I'm 5 color.
I'm curious to see going forward what like aggro is like in this cube. Like,
I don't know if there's much aggro.
Like, there's Walnut, there's Kurdape, there's
Yeah.
like...
Yeah, there's like the Zoo Packer.
like
I gotta add more aggro, I think.
I think so too. 'Cause
Yeah.
You need something to like kind of combat the dirtily
Yeah.
swap decks to keep them in check.
I want to add like plated Geopede. I want to add like
You had like
You
the
might need like slightly better cards than that, but yeah.
plated Geopede with a fetch land. That's so good.
Territorial Kavu, plated GOP.
Kavu is the one.
The step links.
Kavu's just good.
Kavu's just
I
good.
don't have Kavu in here. That card.
Neshoba Brawler is
Neshoba
Kavu,
Brawler would
but
be
like...
sick.
Brawler, I thought about putting in. I gotta put that in.
What's the 2-mana one that like is equal to like domain that like creatures with power 2 or less can't block it?
Brushfire Elemental.
Yes, Starfire Elemental.
I gotta put that one.
It's
This is
landfall,
great.
not domain.
I need to put more aggro.
It's a
That's
1/1.
definitely
It's a
true.
1/1 haste landfall plus people.
Like you could do a landfall aggro like package.
I gotta expand that
That'd be
more.
really sick. That'd be sweet.
So tell me more about Cube in Toronto. You guys kind of run this, right?
I guess. Well, do we? We
I mean, I do.
yeah. I guess. Yeah.
It's 3-4 people that mostly do all the events. It's myself, Kobe, Tom, and then a little bit of Kyle, who's the 4th person. And we've been going for. It was like originally 2 separate groups that merged into one.
Yeah.
So there was one original one that's been going since 2018, and then you guys went from.
We've been going since like the pandemic, basically, and then we started drafting here once things opened, playing like 21-ish. Yeah.
And then the 2 groups, what was it, last year, 2 years ago, just
Last
kind
year-ish,
of
maybe.
like merged together and made a super group, and now it's like we're
Around the
doing.
last untap.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was
Or the
like
first
right
Untap.
It was right before it. It was like
first Untap,
it was
yeah.
like summer of last year or something.
Yeah, I think that was the impetus for Tom merging us as well.
I think so too.
And you guys have 3 full pods going, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I think the record for here is what, 33 or something.
Something like that.
Wow.
Yeah,
For a regular
we
cube
had
night?
5 pods.
Wow.
I remember I was there for
Some of them were
that.
sixes.
I played downstairs with Quentin that one time.
It was crazy.
It was a lot of people. So like it's kind of insane. It just kind of naturally like accumulated over the last like year or so. Partly it worked to like the grassroots cube events that kind of propped it up a bit, and we got a lot of people through that. And then
Yeah, you ran a grassroots cube event.
yeah, back last September, and we're doing another one this year. And so it's kind
What's
of
the name
just
of it?
like Untap.
Untap. Awesome.
And it's kind of just grown from that, and then there's been like people who joined in for various reasons. Like we got a good relationship with the owner here, who's just like really supportive of what we're doing because
We're at Kung Fu Tea in Toronto.
Young and Wellesley.
and
Yeah, close to
I'm so bad with promo.
close to Young and Wellesley. Yeah, it's a Young and Wellesley.
Right by Wellesley Station.
Really good upstairs space. Like
Yes.
we come up here all the time, and there's like people playing like Yu-Gi-Oh or like
Oh, yeah.
Commander or something. Kind of the secret
is the
LGS.
place.
It's an LGS. It's
Yeah.
really fun.
It just doesn't sell magic or anything.
No, no, but you know, they have like soy sauce eggs, which is arguably more important. Arguably.
Really expensive $20 tiramisu.
That too. That too.
Well, have fun, you guys, in the rest of the draft, and talk to you guys soon.
Thanks for coming out.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'm outside here with Pav. How you doing?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing great. How'd your first round go?
Fantastic, 1-0. Mostly green meaty stuff, like mid-range stuff, but notably I got Life from the Loam.
Uh-huh.
I saw the list beforehand, actually. I took like 30 seconds on it, and I thought maybe a good strategy was to just grab all of the man lands and anything like a Kessig Wolf Run, anything that has like a land with effects.
Yeah.
I figured I may need another way to use them,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't. So I know there's the card that's 3 green and discard a
Ayula's
land.
Influence.
Exactly.
Discard a land, get a 2/2 bear.
Yeah, I got that really early, and that sort of like kind of matched the Life from Loam and sort of my initial plan.
Did you get Seismic Assault?
The 3 red one?
Yeah.
It came by me twice, but my land base is not good enough for it.
It's tough.
And
It's tough.
it would actually make my deck, I think, a little bit worse. It's basically gone off like pretty spectacularly.
Yeah.
Just a slight bit of dredge so that I can rework it.
Yeah.
And also I thought one kind of mean spiky strategy was to maybe go for 20 plus lands. So I think I've
Okay.
actually drafted maybe 23 or 24.
A couple people with a little viewer.
Yeah. So between that and having like the outlets for it,
Yeah.
my deck's really smoothly just chugging along right now.
Yeah. Any thoughts on the cube, like things that
It's great. As I just mentioned it to you before, but just enjoying something that actually has a good aesthetic, that actually takes care of the vibes on top of just the limited aspect.
Yeah.
Because this is a room full of spikes, but forcing them to actually like take a moment and appreciate the gathering aspect. On top of the beautiful cards, no proxies, which is rare for this community because people really like to pump out a lot of cubes here.
Yeah.
I really appreciate that aspect of it. And we don't get too many desert cubes in this community also, so that's definitely racking a lot of brains and a lot of spike brains, so that's just something new and fun to do.
What are your favorite cubes in Toronto?
Ones where I can't just find like the broken deck out of it. Something where I don't just look at the list and see. So like something like we have a fantastic alchemy cube here, which is a lot of the alchemy cards from Arena in paper. So
oh, wow.
Yeah, and so it's a lot of work, a lot of setup, a lot of tokens. He even printed out spell books. So so there's cards like Tajik, and the second I saw the list, it's a red-white indestructible legend. Every turn he pumps out a random creature.
Yeah.
So he pumps out a 1-drop, then the next turn he pumps out a 2-drop. It's basically an engine and usually the best card in almost any cube he's in.
Yeah.
So I like that the cube is so fascinating, so interesting, but then you find like the standout cards that kind of warp the format a little bit too much.
Yeah, alchemy cards are pretty, there can be some nuts ones.
Exactly. So I like any kind of cube where it's not immediately obvious what the best strategies are. You don't just look at the exact same kind of like top 8 pictures, like the same winners every week. Just something with a lot of like complexity, a little diversity, and something that you can either spike or have fun with.
Yeah. Well, thank you for trying my cube today, and have fun in your next rounds.
Yeah.
I'm here with Kieran. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm alright. Having a good time drafting this cube.
What do you think of the cube so far, and what did you draft?
Yeah, the cube's pretty interesting. This isn't my first time drafting like a heavily color imbalanced desert cube.
Which one have you done before?
What we've done, there's someone in our group has Volcano Manor, which is like heavily red-black, so kind of the opposite, right? But it's a lot of the similar principles apply. I'm playing a green-white Enchantress deck. I was initially kind of in more of a Flicker package, but I was just getting all the Enchantress payoffs pushed. It's been working out all right for me so far. A lot of card advantage, which is like what I was going for. I figured going into this that like finding some way to draw cards would be good.
So you're not playing the Starfield of Nyx?
I'm not playing the Starfield of Nyx, no. I'm actually not that heavy on enchantments themselves. Like I'm just trying to stack up like Enchantress effects and then play like 2 or 3 enchantments and then just draw a bunch of cards. I didn't really see like a high enough density of like non-aura enchantments to kind of justify playing that card, I think.
Yeah. So what happened in your games?
Game 1 was actually tied, and then because of an earthquake effect that just hit us both.
That's so funny.
I know. I think my opponent would have died. So he was choosing between a tie or a draw, and then I lost to Saprolings, the guy who makes the Saprolings, and they get +1/+1.
Yeah.
Game 1. Yeah. The legend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting some.
Was that card good? That was good.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's certainly like a way to dump your mana out like late game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, game 2, my opponent was on, I don't know, like an Elvish Piper sort of plan.
Yeah.
I was able to just get there. I think that like in the long game, I just have enough card advantage to answer their stuff and play enough runs. Yeah.
Any recommendations on the cube? It's the first time playing.
Yeah, that's true. One thing I would say is that maybe you can tell me if this is wrong, but I feel like the gold cards like here, like in a lot of other cubes, are like a bit stronger than the other cards. Which is, they might be a little bit too strong. Like I feel like a lot of the power outliers, if you will, that I've been playing against are gold cards, which are like, if they're gold and one of those colors is green, it's like it's not really gold, right? Because everybody's in.
Everything's green plus in a
so
cube,
it's sure, maybe it's a bit more like difficult to cast in games, but it's not for the purposes of like actually drafting. It's effectively not a gold card. I mean, that's just my impression. Like I have the Modern Horizons Enchantress for 2 mana, which seems like quite good. Those guys were complaining about some Jund card, which is
I think Slimefoot.
Yeah, that card is like Jund, so maybe 3 colors. It's a bit justifiable.
I think that card, I'm realizing, is a little too recurring nightmare-esque.
Yeah, I also saw the Omnath. Seems good.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna cut 4 color on that too.
Yeah. Although again, that's like also a gold card. I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess for the record, I got 1 forest, which I thought was funny.
Yeah. Well, thank you for drafting the cube.
Thanks for bringing it out. Yeah, we had a good time. Yeah.
Of course. I'm here with Colson. How's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. How did your cubing go today? What did you build?
Pretty good. I built soup. Color soup, except I had white lands in there because, a tapped trial is still a tapped red-green land. That was for me at least.
How did the cube feel overall?
Green. It feels very green.
Yes.
I think that was the intention. It felt very green. Everything is big. Everything makes tokens. The board states are heavy. There are tokens everywhere. There are counters everywhere. Feels green.
Yeah. And tell me, you have this Jor-El. How did that card feel?
That's the 4-drop, the blue-green.
Yeah.
One? Yes. Pretty good. Pretty good.
So if people don't know, it's a 4-drop in Simic, 3/3, and being common on your turn, you can make a land in XX, or X is the number of cards in your hand.
Correct.
And then whenever a land you control deals damage, you draw a card.
Yep, that's what it does.
That card was surprisingly sounded like it was very powerful.
Yeah, I played on turn 5, game 2, and I just swung my opponent 3 times and they died.
Yeah.
So, it was pretty good that time.
Was it a close match?
No, that match wasn't. That was just swing at them. Game 3, bunch of time. Really should have gone to time. We only got round 2 then. The cube took so long.
Yeah.
Slow game, screwed. Makes sense.
Yeah, grindy green.
Yeah.
Any recommendations you would give for this cube?
More removal in all colors. Preferably single targeted. That definitely the sacrifice stuff. I saw a couple of edicts effects. Those were just not playable because there's so many tokens going on. It's just not worth it. Yeah, more removal probably needs to be double pipped, like you were talking about.
Because that would make it not as much like a 5-color. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be a 5. You don't want 5-color soup to be the best thing. I mean, you definitely want it to be reasonable. This cube is going to be a lot of 4.
It's kind of like how I envisioned it. A lot lot of people are just going to be splashing into different colors. Yeah.
I like the cards in there that reward you for being mono green, like the based off of forest stuff. That's cool. That actually provides tension between. Do I splash everything, or am I playing undercasted cards because they care about my forest?
Yeah.
Yeah, more removal, preferably double pipped, preferably expensive, or probably really one or the other. Yeah. Enchantress was interesting.
Yeah.
I would say. The Enchantress stuff. I got Ancestral recalled 4 times against the Enchantress player. That was it's very parasitic, I think.
Oh, okay.
Which may be a problem. I mean, there's gonna be one person who's an Enchantress and just kills it because they get every card.
Yeah.
Or there's gonna be 2 people in Enchantress and they're gonna be struggling because they're only gonna get half what they need, and their deck's gonna be really inconsistent.
I want to make the Enchantress cards good in other decks, so they don't get everything.
I mean, you can do that, but then you end up with they're all super inconsistent, right? You play this, and then you have 4 enchantments in your deck, and it's sometimes it draws you 3 cards because you drew them all, and sometimes it does nothing. There's just a 2-mana 1/2, and you're it's really parasitic. It's really all or nothing. I don't think there are some enchantments matters cards that are good enough on their own that don't feel like that, but I can't think of one. I struggle to think of one. I feel like it's really all or nothing. It's either you're playing Enchantress and you have double pieces, or you're fighting somebody and your deck's now inconsistent.
Okay, interesting. Huh. Well, thank you for the feedback.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing the cube.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I'm here with Joseph. We just finished. You were Jund Saprolings, right?
I sure was.
Tell me about that deck.
Let me just say, Slimefoot and Squee is so powerful.
Yeah, I think that's coming out. It's funny the cards you don't expect to be too strong end up being way too good. I thought that was just it's a cool Saproling, Reanimator thing.
Yeah.
That card
It's
was
a
pretty
crazy
gross.
engine that fuels itself.
Yeah, so it's a 4-mana Jund creature, 3/3. When it enters, you get a Saproling. And while it's in your grave, you can sack a creature to return it to the battlefield and another creature.
Another creature.
Yes.
So it's pretty good. Honestly, the cube was sweet. In match 1, I won game 3 with an overrun the turn after playing Avenger of Zendikar.
That's pretty
And it feels like that kind of play feels like when I started playing Commander.
Yeah.
And I don't play any Commander anymore, but if you want to live the dream like that,
Yeah.
it's sweet.
What were your favorite kind of things that you saw on the cube, or things that you saw that were the best parts?
So this is my first time ever drafting a desert cube.
Yeah.
And my first time ever drafting a cube that's in mainly one color.
Yeah.
So I really liked the fact that it made me totally reevaluate how I make my picks. I know everyone's playing green.
Yeah.
So trying to find the other colors and then knowing that if there's a good green card, it's definitely gonna go, and that kind of thing was really sweet. And trying to pick out my own archetype within everyone doing green.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool to see that the Saproling deck worked. Did
Yeah.
you feel like all the Saprolings worked together in a good way in the fungus?
For sure. The Saprolings felt very slow.
Yeah.
Because it takes like 3 turns to like make a 1/1.
Unless you can proliferate.
Yeah, I didn't have proliferate synergies, so I feel like I didn't fully commit to the Saprolings. But I had like enough that sometimes I was like drawing extra cards off the, I forgot what it's called, the 3 mana one that draws cards on Saprolings.
Oh, the Psychothalid or something?
Yeah, and that one synergized really well with the other Saprolings.
Yes.
But the rest of it was more just like cards that were decent, not that much synergy between them, unless because I didn't have any like ways of getting more counters.
So any recommendations you give on the cube after its first run today?
Yeah, I agree. I think Slimefoot and Squee is just like way too good.
Yeah.
I think some more ramp.
More ramp.
Because when I started drafting, I was like, maybe it's just I got unlucky, but I saw some big haymakers early, like Avenger of Zendikar and Terastodon, which are sweet. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go hard in ramp. And I saw like 3 pieces of ramp the entire time.
Okay.
Like you think a green cube, you think ramp deck will be super supported, and then I just had less ramp pieces than I wanted.
I might cut some of the token makers.
Yeah.
Because I felt like some of the token decks were going a little too wide and put in just more bigger ramp, like search for multiple lands at once. I feel like the cube is a lot of search for get 1 land or ramp 1.
Yeah.
So I feel like the ramp multiple would be nice.
Yeah, I think more big ramp to like hit those cool green haymakers. I normally don't like green that much, but this cube was a lot of fun.
Sweet, well, thank you for drafting it.
Well, thanks for bringing it.
Yeah. I'm here, Nigel. How's it going?
It's going pretty well.
How did you like your cube experience? What did you draft?
What did I draft is a funny question. I just drafted that seemed interesting to me, like a blue, green, black deck, I guess.
Yeah.
Blue, green, black, and a little bit of red, like I splashed red.
Yeah.
Mostly because when I was drawing lands, that's the land I ended up with.
Yeah. Hey, you take what you can in a desert
take
cube.
what I can.
And I saw you were using like Elvish Piper to like put creatures into play. Did you find that you were like able to build an archetype, or were you more of like a general kind of deck?
Unfortunately, no. Like I kind of regret passing on some bombs. There was like another card in my deck that like searched for a card that has 6 or more mana cost, and I was hoping to play that into playing Piper, into playing whatever in my hand.
Yeah.
But I never drew that card, so I just
Empath,
I only had like a couple big stompy things that I wanted to put down without paying for it. So it wasn't like But it's a cool card, so I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna take this.
Did the vibes of the cube
and I also
feel?
took it because I was like, I don't want someone else playing this against me.
Yeah. How did the vibes of the cube feel? Did it feel like you were in a forest?
Honestly, there was one game where I got like every land except forest, so I did not feel the green. I was like, wow, I'm getting like every color except the base.
Were there any like really cool gameplay moments that you had?
I like the blue. It was like a dual card. One side was a blue land, and the other was like a creature that enters as a copy of another creature.
Oh yeah.
So I played that one turn, and I copied Eldritch Piper at first, and then put something down on the board. But then the next turn, my opponent put another flyer on the board, so I blinked the Mimic, copied like another Death Touch Reacher I had, and then I was able to like stall out the board so that I could like prevent his flyers from hitting me and whatever, and I thought that was just cool, because like, I just really, like, one of my favorite things to do in Magic is copy people's creatures, so I'm like,
Very cool, and thank you for drafting the cube with us.
Thank you for bringing it. I loved it, and I hope to see you again in Toronto.
Yes, I definitely hope to come to Toronto again. It was great. Thank you. Hey everyone, Ian here. I am at the Toronto Union Station, about to get on my train back to Oakville. I had an awesome time tonight. It seemed like talking to people that they really liked the vibes of the cube, that they could really feel what I was going for with green and botanical garden feel in the forest. And overall, it looked like that people were having fun. I saw people's deck lists and talking to people tonight. I definitely feel like I'm going to make some changes to the cube, which is to be expected because this is a more experimental cube, being a desert cube and more highly green, which is something I hadn't really experienced in building cubes before. I feel like there are too many token makers, a few too many board stalls, so I want to be able to add more ways to break board stalls. I feel like some of the fight removal spells weren't as powerful as I wanted them to be, so I'm going to add more removal spells in other colors that are not as good for like 5 color. So also try and push people into more 2 or 3, 4 color decks. with more double pip cards to make it a little bit more committal. And also just a few power outliers like Omnath, Slimefoot, and Squee. But overall, I thought people were having fun, and I'm excited to make updates to the cube. And thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, follow, all of that. I really appreciate it. I also want to thank everyone in the Toronto Cube community for having me and for playing my cube. You were all super nice and were really awesome for playing a stranger's cube. And I definitely recommend everyone, if you happen to be in the Toronto area or going to be going through Toronto, there's a Toronto Cube Discord. And see you all soon. Have a good night.